Hi guys, welcome back. In this video, I will explain how you can use Cramer's rule, which is the method of finding solution to simultaneous equation using determinant methods. Cramer's rule. What is Cramer's rule? It is not difficult and it is more or less it is related to the method of matrix inversion I used the other time. The difference is just that the matrix inversion is using the inverse to find the solution to a system of linear equation, while that of Cramer's rule is using determinant. How do we use Cramer's rule? It is not difficult at all. Recall or consider that I have this type of system of equation a11 plus a12y plus c1 b11 x plus b12y is equal to c2. You understand now? So to find your what? To use the Cramer's rule to find the solution of this equation, then you have to find your what? Your data. What is your data? Data is the determinant of the coefficient of x and y in the two equations. What is the coefficient of x here? A11, A12. And this one is what? B11, B12. I hope you understand now. Then you also find dx. So it is also a determinant, but instead of writing, look at this d now. So instead of writing the coefficient of s now, you now replace it with this guy, the guy on the other side. You understand now? Then I'm going to have c1, c2, okay, coefficient of y, a12, b12. I hope you understand now. Okay, for dy it is not difficult as well. You replace the coefficient of y with what? C1, C2. And that's also going to be what? A11, B11, C1, C2. So then you can now find your what? You find your determinant and your x. So your x will now be what? Dx divided by d, and y will now be what? Dy divided by d. So let me explain it to you so that let me give you an example so that you understand what I'm trying to say. Suppose the questions asks us to use Cramer's rule. Use Cramer's rule to solve 5x plus 2y minus 17 is equal to 0. 2x is equal to 3 plus 3y. So, I said in the last video that when you have this kind of problem, then what you have to do is to what? You have to rewrite it first to be in the form ax is equal to b. You understand now? So, or to be in the form a11x plus a12y is equal to maybe b1 also. You understand now? So, in essence, I can write this equation 1 to be what? 5s as 5s plus 2y equals 17. You bring this guy out. Likewise, we collect the like time here. This is also going to be 2s plus 3 minus 3y because we bring y out is equal to 3. Can you see we've arranged it very well? So if it is not arranged, you have to arrange it like this first. Then you now find your d. What is d? That is determinant of the coefficient of x and y. Yeah, what are the coefficient of x, y in these two equations? 5, 2, 2, minus 3. So if you take the determinant, you multiply the element along the leading diagonal minus the element along the second diagonal. 5 times minus 3 minus 15 minus 4. That will give you minus 19. I hope you understand. So you now find your dx. So if you want to find your dx, what you are going to do is that you will not copy coefficient of x here, but you will replace it with the one on the other side. The coefficient of the one on the other side. That instead of writing 5, 2 here, then what are you going to write now is what? 17, 3. Then you copy that of y, 2 minus 3. Okay, now. So what is 17 times minus 3? 17 times 3, this is 1, remainder 2. That is 51, right? So then I have 51 minus 51 minus 6, right? Minus 51 for minus 6 will give you minus 57. Then you also find dy. Like we've done in dx, instead of you copying the what? The column of y's, you just replace it with what you have on the other side. Then I have 5, 2. Instead of writing 2 minus 3, then I will replace it with 17, 3. And that's going to give me what? If you find the determinant, 15 minus 34. And what is 15 minus 34? That should be minus 19. I hope you understand now. So that should be minus 19. Then your s, like I've said the other time, will now be what? ds over d. What is my dx? Minus 57 divided by minus 19. That will give me 3. So your y will also be what? dy minus d. So dy minus d, that's going to give me minus 19. And my d is also minus 19, which is equal to 1. You can use it, it's very simple. Then you can now say your s is equal to 3, y is equal to 1. So y is equal to 3, y is equal to 1. So if you replace it here, s is equal to 3, 5 times 3, 15 plus 2 times 1, 2. 15 plus 2 will give you 17. You can do it for the second equation too. So if that is clear, let me give you another example to use Cramer's rule for. So example 2, I have what? 4p minus 3q is equal to 17. I have 5p minus 2q is equal to 16. Yeah, that is not difficult to do. Okay, what are you going to do? So this one will give me, you first of all find your d. What is your d? The coefficient of what? Determinant of the coefficient of p and q. That is 4, 5, minus 3, minus 2. Okay, that will give me minus 8, minus into minus 15. You understand now? That is 7 because minus 9 minus plus 15 minus 8 is 7. Abi? So then your delta x, instead of you writing 4, 5, you now replace it with what you have here. That's 17, 16, minus 3, minus 2. And that will give you minus 34, minus into what? What is 16 times 3? 8, remainder 1, that is 48, minus 48. And 34 plus 48, 48 minus 34, that is 14. So you have 14 here. So likewise for dy, so then you are still going to have 4, 5, you copy s, but instead of you copying y, you replace it with what you have on the other side. That's 17, 16. And this will give you 64 minus, what is 17 times 5? 5, remainder what? 3, 85. So what is 85 minus 64? This is 1. So that is minus 21. I hope you understand now. So then my s will now be what? ds divided by d. What is my ds? 14. What is my d? That is 7. It means s is equal to 2. Also my y will be what? dy divided by d. What is my dy? So that is minus 21. Minus 21 divided by 7 is going to give me minus 3. You can use it, it's very simple. In fact, you can use this method for 3 by 3 matrix too. Suppose I have this kind of problem, s plus y plus z is equal to 9, s plus 3s plus 3y plus 4z is equal to 10, x plus y minus z is equal to 20. If you want to use Cramer's rule, you don't need to stress yourself. What you are going to do is to find your d. D will be the determinant of the coefficient of s, y, z. That's 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 3, 1, 4 minus 1. I hope you understand now. So then your ds, you find the determinant, you can use law of zeros. So your ds will now be what? So instead of you copying the coefficient of s, you just replace it with what you have on the other side. That's 9, 10, 20. Okay, for x, 1, 3, 1, 1, 4 minus 1. You find it. So likewise for dy, so your dy will be what? So you copy x, that is 1, 1, 1. But instead of you copying that of y, you replace it with what you have on the other side. That is 9, 10, 20, and your z is what? 1, 4 minus 1. So you understand? Likewise for your dz, you copy everything as it is. 1, 1, 1, 1, 3, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 3, 1. But instead of you copying the coefficient of z, you place it with what you have on the other side. 9, 10, 20. 9, 10, 20. You understand? And then your S, you find the determinant of all of them. You know how to find the determinant. If you don't know how to, refer to my video on determinant. Then your S will now be what? ds over d. Your y will be what? dy over d. And your z will also be what? dz divided by d. So that will give you your x, your y, and your z. So I challenge you to calculate it and put your answer on the comment section. You see, it is very simple. So if you understand this, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you've not done so. I will meet you in the next video. Thank you.